on a winning streak. I don't know if you've been following some of these results on Times Now. If you have, may I ask for your reactions, please?
Or no, these all survey are only reinforcing what the people of India are saying, a yearning for a change. As far as the 4 states are concerned, the BJP is a clear winner in 3 states. Delhi is a problem area because some votes are being shared of anti-Congress vote by the Aam Aadmi Party. But once the campaign ultimately proceeds, the issue becomes clear. I am sure the people of Delhi will realize that the only alternative to the Congress, which is losing 1/3 of its seats, is the BJP. But what is the national mood? You have also been showing that. And the popularity of Narendra Modi on a whole range of issues, regardless of the problem some of my friends in your panel have against Narendra Modi, I respect their right to have a problem with Narendra Modi, is that people are personifying Narendra Modi as an instrument of change. And therefore, one of the most important surveys which I followed was 69% people do associate him with development. Only 15% with the riots of 2002.
45% also believe that it will lead to communal polarization.
Yes, yes,
which is something,
to that.
unfortunately, which you are choosing to conveniently ignore.
I don't know if you'll allow me to say, I was going to say that. And that also people are watching today, that all those secular friends who always keep on talking about 2002 have not spoken a word as to how it was a state-sponsored riot in Muzaffarnagar. We have seen, including on a sting operation. And I regret to say, not even one who walked the extra mile to condemn Narendra Modi, in spite of his good record of governance, have not spoken a word against Akhilesh Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav. That is also the double standard people are watching. But the larger issue is, once the election on the national scene, the issues become clear.
Let's get the Congress response first before we move on, right?
Doctor,
let's get the Congress.
At least allow me to complete my sentence.
To Dr. Singhvi, go ahead.
Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, are you worried that in 3 states the BJP is marching on ahead? In at least 2 out of these 3 states, it's also increasing its tally, despite the fact that it's on a triple anti-incumbency that the BJP is fighting in both Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. It's still increasing its vote share. But when it comes to Rajasthan, you are losing ground. You're losing ground in Chhattisgarh, you're losing ground in Madhya Pradesh, and that seems to be setting the tone as far as the centre is concerned as well, because national questions have been asked to all the voters and everybody is giving a dismal number as far as the leadership of Dr. Manmohan Singh is concerned.
I hope and trust you will give me my couple of minutes without interruption and you can contradict me subsequently. I know these state figures on C-Voter because I've been on another channel. I don't know any national projections, so let's come to them a little separately after you tell me about them. Let me start in less than 5 seconds by repeating my caveat. I and the Congress party doesn't believe in these surveys because you try to capture the most diverse spot on earth in these sample surveys. Not you, but the C-Voter. They've proved abysmally wrong, so much so that channels stopped doing surveys for 2 to 3 years some time ago. But now let's play the game and let's assume these surveys to be correct for a moment. And this is very strongly disputed, the correctness of these surveys. 3 or 4 very quick points, Navika. First of all, Delhi, the winning streak part, a 4th time incumbent chief minister, which is a pretty difficult feat in India, except, in the good old days, you didn't have these kind of repeated incumbencies. You have, at the worst C-Voter scenario, a 28-28 tie, I remember from the other program, between Congress and the BJP. Now that's pretty bad for the BJP, I thought. It doesn't count the others, which clearly makes us the single largest. And then ultimately, Mr. Aam Aadmi will have to decide how to allow a government to be formed. The difference is 2 seats. It takes us to 33 if you count the others, and maybe 2 seats are left. Number 2, let me complete. We can answer together. Let me complete.
That the Aam Aadmi party has proved you horribly wrong.
Let's assume that. No, let's assume that. No.
Still deride and
Arnab, please.
Arnab, they have managed to play the sport, and you may have to go to them to form a government in Delhi.
Arnab, you have given me 4 states. I have not even started on 1 state. You've taken away my time again. Please attack me after the 4 states are over.
Big picture.
I am playing your Delhi game on your figures. It shows a pretty abysmal BJP for a fourth timer, and if Mr. Arvind Kejriwal decides to have his pound of flesh and not support for 2 seats, then there will be another election. Let's go to Rajasthan, my own state. The worst enemy of Congress, and I don't know when this survey, in the other channel I was told this survey was done in the last 2.5 months. The worst enemy of the Congress will tell you in Rajasthan, the biggest gains have been in the last 2.5 months.
I don't know which channel you are talking about, but this is Times Now. And if any channel has the the bad habit of putting out old figures now, I don't know, they should get over that habit.
1 minute.
It's condemnable. But I'm putting out figures that were done, in the last couple of weeks. Yes, please.
No,
please.
I was told the voter state figures are for over the last 2 months. Please check that. That's what I'm going on, what I'm told. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. The voter survey is 2 months, over the last 2 months.
And 1 second. The tracking survey is done over a long period of time as far as I know, but Yashwant can get in here because Yashwant is chief editor.
Can I complete my responses?
We do it every week, week after week, so I don't have to explain that. This particular survey in our Times Now program is as fresh as it can get. The Delhi survey that we are showing today are as fresh as day before yesterday.
Why is Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who otherwise likes to answer direct questions, dodging the big picture issue which Ravi Shankar Prasad raised? Ravi Shankar Prasad says that with 3 possible victories and Delhi undecided, we are on a winning streak and the Congress has lost the momentum.
Because
that's the question he's asking, and I don't know why Dr. Singhvi is not answering that question tonight.
Because Arnab, both you and the BJP for the time being appear to forget that the devil and God both lie in the details. You are not wanting to go state-wise. I don't know what big picture you're talking about. I'm not even talking of the national scene yet, because I don't know the figures. Let me finish my second state. I was told that the figures are over 2 months. Let's assume they are last week old. The worst enemy of the Congress in Rajasthan accepts that the maximum gains in Rajasthan have been over the last 2.5 months. Just flip your figures. Last time you gave us the figure of 96 or 97, the C voter, same thing, and the BJP 79. But this time you flipped the figures, forgetting about 25 others. Add those 25 others, which are a tough time, are natural Congress allies, and where do you get? The Congress goes through to majority. Let's go to Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. 1 second, let me complete, please. Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh.
You're presenting wrong facts. I can't let you go unchecked. You see, all we are saying is that you lose 1% share, but you must give it to the BJP. They gain 6%. And when you are trying to go through the details, I feel, Dr. Singhvi, that there is a merit in going through the details to this extent.
How many others are you showing?
Let me show you the numbers. I give you the numbers. Listen to me on the numbers, and I'll tell you what number should be interesting to you tonight. I think the number that should be interesting to you is that in Chhattisgarh, the approval rating of your central government, Manmohan Singh, is 7%. In Delhi, Manmohan Singh's approval rating is 3%. In Madhya Pradesh, Manmohan Singh's approval rating is 8%. And in Rajasthan, Manmohan Singh's approval rating is 8%. And I think that's something that you should be worried about. But let's get Derek O'Brien in, because he hasn't come in yet. Derek O'Brien. Derek O'Brien, 2 hands go up there. Both the Trinamool Congress and the BJP want to come in. First, the Trinamool Congress.
See, Arnab, there's a great tradition in many states in Bengal where just before or on Vishwakarma Puja, everyone does some kite flying. So I'm here on your program today to enjoy myself. Whatever figures you've given, I've had a look at. Basically, one thing is quite certain. You've given a lot of time to the Congress and the BJP today, fair enough. But if you add up the Congress and the BJP, perhaps for the election, that figure will be, if you add both of them up, it will be below 272. So the real action is the non-Congress, non-BJP parties, and just give me 30 seconds to explain this. The non-Congress, non-BJP parties, Mamta Di has given a call, loud and clear call, to all these parties. We don't want to use the word third, because third is after gold, silver and bronze, you get to third. We don't want to use the word front, because front has memories, not so good memories. So the better term post the election, working name for this, will be the People's Federal Alliance. That's just one of the working names. Now the call which the Trinamool Congress Supremo gave is these parties, these regional parties, we call them for the moment working name, the People's Federal Alliance, will have substantial numbers to take a call and to decide where this country is going and who is leading it. So let the BJP and the Congress play their little game, no problem. The only thing here I want to say...
Disappointed that the BJP is doing well, then you can say so to Ravi Shankar Prasad. That Mr. Prasad, I am disappointed that the BJP is doing
I think
well.
Arnab, the big picture...
Anyway wanted to counter Abhishek Manu Singhvi.
The big picture here, Arnab, is not how the BJP is doing or how badly the Congress is doing. Yeah, just the big picture here is not... One second, Mr. Prasad, sir. It's not about how badly the Congress is doing or how not so well the BJP is doing. The real story here is that how really well the non-Congress and the non-BJP are doing. Look at that number, that's a substantial number.
Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Arnab, hearing Abhishek Manu Singhvi, I got reminded of our experience in a courtroom. If the bench asks an uncomfortable question, the lawyer having no reply says, "My lord, I am still on point number 1. You are asking Abhishek repeatedly about the mood of the country and he is saying, I am still in Rajasthan or Delhi." You know, what is the real upshot of your survey? Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Raman Singh holding on because of their performance rightly, Vasundhara ji almost sweeping. All this is indicating the national mood against Congress. And as you rightly stated, whether it is Rahul Gandhi 13 to 15%, Sonia Gandhi 11 to 14%, Manmohan Singh consistently below 10-8, Narendra Modi everywhere 50 plus in terms of popularity, and obviously issues of governance. Once the national mood comes into election mode, the campaign starts, the people take a view, the fence sitter take a view, then regardless of my good friends Derek O'Brien's claim for federal, people friendly, the people mood over the years is for decisive vote in state or in center. Once that comes about, regardless of the victory, I am sure we will have to pull our stocks in Delhi. I do concede, but the anti-Congress mood in Delhi will also overtake. Don't forget, Congress is losing 1/3 of its seats. Therefore, once the election comes...
Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, the Delhi lesson also shows you that wherever the BJP has not sorted out its leadership issue, wherever there is a third alternative like the Aam Aadmi Party, then the third alternative is also extremely acceptable to people. So why do you forget that there are third alternatives and regional parties in several other states where the BJP may not get the benefit of the anti-incumbency against the Congress?
And in any case, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, there was a very small third factor in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, which was the BJP, which was not to be taken that seriously, which was the BSP. The emergence of the third wave leads me to the other question. Is there an onion wave in the country, which the Congress party is not seeing? And by onion wave, I mean that in 1998, and Devesh Thakur, let me take that cue, then I'm opening up to the panel. Is there an onion wave in the country?
Can I respond to Navika's point at least?
Because the Congress party... Yes, go ahead.
My very quick point is, Navika's point is well taken. Aam Aadmi's total concentration has been in Delhi. There was a background in the context of their whole movement on the issue of corruption. I always appreciate regional parties. We have worked with them. They will come with us. They have been working with us. But the larger issue is there has to be a big nucleus of a major party. That is the experience of the last more than 15 years. And when the Congress stock is down, surely that nucleus will become BJP on the issues. And then Narendra Modi's record of governance and his leadership style and the kind of rating he's getting on your survey will only lead to a further acceleration.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, no, you got it wrong, Mr. Prasad. You got it wrong, Mr. Prasad, because equally it can be asked to you that there is an onion wave, but you're not benefiting because of it. There is anger on electricity prices. You're not benefiting because of it. Somebody else came and snatched your thunder. So you have to concede there is space for a third wave. A third party or a third element to come into the elections. My question is it possible that it won't be the BJP outside these states, but maybe the regional parties and other parties who will benefit from an onion wave? Manisha.
you know, if you look at the Gujarat elections, there was the Sadbhavana Manch where against the Nirma plant, Kalubhai Kalsaria and his Panch Pandavas were opposing Narendra Bhai Modi, and it seemed that would be the beginning of the opposition against Narendra Modi. But at the time of the elections,